Correct! Yeah! Welcome to Cawfee Tawk with Robyn Schall. Oh my god, I think YouTube hates me, but what are we gonna do? Oh no, wait, hold on. All right, today's guest, we have the very talented comedian, singer, entertainer, Les Deegan. Plus, we have the news with Richard Schall and a check-in with Mama Schall. Now, please welcome the very sophisticated, the very classy Robyn Schall. Let's lower you a little. Oy. You know what this? Hello, everyone. Hi. I just realized now that we have our own daytime talk show. Well, first off, I want to name this an award-winning daytime talk show. As of yesterday, I've decided to give myself and this show an award. So thank you, everyone who voted. So I tried to go live. It wouldn't go live. So then I called Richie. I was like, it won't go live. He's like, try again. I tried again and it worked. Okay. So much to talk about. First off, the reason why I went sophisticated, I had a cigarette, but now I can't find it. I was so flustered. Okay. So, did you shoot that? Yeah, so this is my fancy fur. As everyone knows, every woman needs to have at least one fur. So I got this off of Amazon for $11. When Hope Polavage did her getting married episode of Robyn is Crazy, she had a little fur. So anyway, today my parents are moving back to Long Beach. So for those who don't know, my parents during tax season get an apartment in the city because this is where my dad works. And so this way it helps with like the travel time, yada, yada, yada. Okay. They were supposed to, after April 15th, move back to Long Beach, but due to Corona, they ended up staying in the city for 5 extra weeks. But it's they have to go home. Okay, so today is the day. I have a lot of emotions, but it is what it is. Now, I want to talk to you about Long Beach. As I am an expert, as I have dated 95% of the town or city, whatever Long Beach is. Like, I've literally dated everyone. I spent majority of my 20s in Long Beach. So when I talk from experience, when I say I know the men that live there. So anyway, I was thinking, in tribute to this classy episode, I'll share one of my favorite boy stories with Long Island. Yes, Long Beach is on Long Island. So my favorite boy story is a romantic love triangle, if you will. Okay. And this story involves crazy people, stalkers, psychopaths. So what happened was this. There was this really cute guy at the gym, and I started talking to him. And his name was, let's change his name to Tim, okay? His name was Tim. And I found out Tim was a lawyer. So all of a sudden, now let's just call him lawyer, okay? So I had such a crush on Lawyer. And every day he'd go to the gym at 10 a.m. Even though, why was a lawyer going to the gym at 10 a.m.? I don't know. Monday through Friday, always at 10 a.m. So I, being a personal trainer at the time, would go to the gym at 10 a.m. every day. And like I would do my little stretches in front of him, you know, and then we started talking. And he was so cute. He was so cute. And so I said to him, I said, Lawyer, Tim, what's your last name? And he's like, oh, I don't want to give that out. Sign number one, something was up. But anyway, I was like, oh, okay. And then like every day we would talk, and it was always like stupid things. And then one time he was like, don't you find it weird how in Long Beach, even though there's hundreds of apartments on the boardwalk, you never see people on their terrace? And I was like, yeah, that is weird. And later that night, I was riding my bike with my dad, and I pointed that out to him, and he goes, I wonder what the percentage is. So as my dad and I were riding down the boardwalk, we counted every single terrace, and it was something like close to 1,500, all right? We counted it, but we didn't do like 1, 2, 3. We did, all right, this building has, 10, 5, right, that's 50. Like, we're math people. Okay. So next day I go to gym, and I was like, hey, Lawyer, guess what? I counted every single terrace. It's 14% that are on the balcony. Okay. And that's when he started to pull back, because he realized that was crazy. So then I asked Lawyer again, what's your last name? He wouldn't tell me. So then one day he showed me the view from his office, which showed the court, like this courthouse on Long Island. So I told Richie, can we find this guy's last name? So with Google Maps, we found the location of the picture he showed me of the courthouse. We turned the camera around on Google Maps. We found the building. We looked at directory, found the law firm that has Tim Dada, and I got his last name. So the next day, I go in. Hold on, you're all crooked, you guys. Okay, so the next day, I go to the gym, and I was like, hey, Tim, I know your last name. And he's like, what? And I was like, it's Tim Smith. And then he was like, how did you find that out? And I was like, oh, really easy. I went to Google Maps, and remember you showed me the picture of the courthouse? Well, I turned it around, and I was able to look at the directory. I found the lawyer, found your name, and that's how I found your last name. Never again did he go to the gym at 10 o'clock. Never saw him again. I don't know if he changed gyms. I don't know what. He was gone. Okay. Now, during these 3 months of me loving Lawyer, there was this guy named Jesse, my ex-boyfriend, who had a crush on me. Now, I was chasing Lawyer. Jesse was chasing me. Now, Jesse kept saying to me, I really like you. I really want you to be my girlfriend. And I was like, I have another man. I didn't actually say that. But in my head, I was into Lawyer. Jesse was into me. Okay. So then I tell my friend Kate, I don't know what to do. I have this really nice guy who really likes me, but I like Lawyer. And Kate was like, Robyn, the Lawyer changed gyms. He wants nothing to do with you. And I was like, God damn it. So I was like, fine, I'll date this other guy. So I dated Jesse, and we were dating. He was a great boyfriend. We were dating for years. We were about 4 years into dating. And we are in Long Beach. We're on the boardwalk. We're right in front of my parents' now apartment. And then all of a sudden, I see Lawyer approaching us. And I hadn't seen him in years because he moved gyms. So Lawyer's approaching. I don't know what to do because he thinks I'm a psychopath. Now I have this new boyfriend. So I just go like this. Shh, and I just run. I panic. Those do you flight or fight? I flight. So I just run. About 10 minutes later, Jesse, the current boyfriend, finds me, and he's like, where the hell did you go? I was like, oh, I just wanted to jog. And then I was like, oh, that guy that started approaching us, did you know him? And Jesse goes, yeah, oh my God, Robyn. For those right as we were starting to date, he was my neighbor. And I'm not sure if he's gay or not, but he was pushing so hard for me to go out on his canoe with him. And he was always asking me out to dinner and drinks. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he liked me, but I was really pursuing you. Are you guys following this? Jesse liked Robyn. Robyn liked Lawyer. Lawyer liked Jesse. None of us knew each other, but we were all chasing each other, and none of us knew. And to this day, these two guys don't want to tell them because, like, you don't think that's crazy? You don't think this is all crazy? That there was like a love triangle and no one knows about it but Robyn Schall and you guys and maybe a few people from Periscope because I think I may have shared this once. Anyway, I'm not dating Jesse anymore. And I'm pretty sure these two men aren't dating. The lawyer has me blocked on all social medias. So, you know. Anyway, that was my sophisticated story for this lovely Friday. Happy Cawfee Talk, everyone. I'm so excited. Guys, we're going to have a really fun episode. Okay, I know there was... Guys, let's pray to the God. Everyone just take 1 second. I know there's a lot of, like, terrible things going on in the world that you really should be praying for. But just stop. Right now, we're all going to do a group prayer that we get through this whole episode without YouTube shutting down and making me restart. Because I have so many fun things planned for this episode. So let's just all say a prayer. Yeah. Family's healthy, world peace, Corona be gone, blah, blah, blah. Also, please, universe, let us get through this live stream without restarting. Amen. Okay, so this is going to be today's episode. We have so much planned. First off, we're going to get the news. Don't you worry. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm a very sophisticated lady. Clearly, I have this from Amazon. That was $11. So I was like, okay, let's class this up, you know? And most of you follow me, not for comedy, but for my art. So after the news, we are going to do a challenge. I am going to blindfold myself, and then I'm going to create a painting. You guys will tell me what to paint. And then I will be putting this artwork up on eBay. Now, I've never done eBay. I don't know what eBay is, but Richie made an account. Then I'm going to put this spectacular artwork on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And we're going to see what happens. Now, you know what? Let's start the show. And then, following that, we have a spectacular musical guest. His name is Les Deegan. He's a dear friend of mine. And he is a full-blown entertainer. I met him through comedy, but in the last couple of years, he's been mostly doing, like, cabaret and singing across the tri-state area. So I can't wait to have him, and then we'll do check-in with Mama Schall. All right, guys, let's get the show started. I'm so excited. This is Cawfee Tawk. Okay. Let's get in Richie. Okay. I can tell you what happens. Frank will pay $1,000 and another piece of famous artwork. Hello, Richie.
Hello.
Do you see all my sophisticated tripods I have now?
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
You are like high tech.
You know, Richie, when you get to this level, you know, I am an award-winning talk show now.
Self-award
winning. It's just as prestigious as any other award.
Correct.
Why don't more people just give themselves awards so this way they could just say I'm award-winning?
Can I give myself an award for being the best mediocre?
This fridge is so freaking loud.
I don't hear it.
Sorry, go on.
Alright, can I give myself an award for being mediocre intern? Or is that not allowed?
Okay, I will give it to you, so it won't even be self-given.
Okay, great.
I'm going to give you an award for... Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, okay. It's so loud. I give you the award for the most mediocre. Out of all mediocre interns, you are the most mediocre.
This award, thank you for this award, Robyn. Thank you.
All right. Anyway, can we get the news stories? We have a really jam-packed show today.
Yes.
I had a cigarette, like this long cigarette, but now I can't find it.
Is it over there?
Hold on.
There? See, right there?
Oh, I found it! Damn it!
I told you it was right
Let's
there.
start the show all over. All right.
Fair.
Richie, there's nothing I like to talk more about than news, so please give us the news stories.
All right, so you seem like a fashion aficionado. Is that
Yes.
Yes. So guess what the hottest trend is right now for swimwear for this summer of 2020?
What?
Especially since camps are being closed around the country. Think of what kind of
Masks?
What?
Masks?
No, not masks.
What?
Tie-dye. Tie-dye swimwear is going to be the biggest fashion trend this summer at the pools that no one's going to go to, or the oceans that no one can go in.
Wait, is your story just fashion?
What?
Is this the whole story?
Yes, like Prada and all these other like fashion industries are doing a huge line of all tie-dye bathing suits. But the problem is, you can wear them, but you can't go into public pools. You can't go into the ocean. You can't go anywhere. You can't really do anything. So it's kind of pointless.
You know, I was correct for giving you a mediocre award. Oh my god, I have a call coming in, but it's a spam. Should we answer it?
Yes, let's answer it.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Marcus. I'm calling from Allstate Insurance.
Oh, Allstate Insurance! I love Allstate Insurance!
Yeah, thank you. See, the reason I'm calling you is because we have reduced our auto insurance rate in the state of New York.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! So what type of insurance is this exactly?
This would be for your car insurance.
Oh, you know why this is so good? You're hitting the right demographic. New York City, everyone needs car insurance.
Yeah. So that's the reason we are providing you a free quote, with the current rate.
Wait, free wood? Did you say free wood?
No, free quote.
Free wood?
A quotation.
Oh, quotation! I love quotations!
Okay, so can I put you through a licensed agent for a quick quote?
No, I really enjoy talking to you. What's your name?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus,
But the
you have a
quotation
very
is provided
sexy
from
voice. Marcus, are you single?
I'm sorry.
Are
This
you-
is a professional line.
I understand professionality. I am an award-winning talk show host. Oh, sorry, Marcus. Self-award-winning talk show host.
Okay.
Well, Marcus,
So can I...
no, Marcus, I can't talk right now. Marcus, do you mind, I have to go. I'm in the middle of my talk show right now. But if you follow me, just go to Cawfee Tawk with Robyn Schall. And then send me maybe a nudie and I will give you a quotation.
Okay. So what's a good time to call you back?
Oh! Pip, cheerio. There you go, Marcus. Bye. Oh, I love getting spam phone calls. They have no clue I have nothing to do all day, every day.
Oh, Marcus.
Okay, sorry to rudely interrupt you.
I'm just curious why
I love that we're now using the iPad right now with my phone.
didn't Marcus get an introduction in the beginning of the show?
Oh, well, that one was off the cuff. Usually I'm live streaming on my phone. Now I'm live streaming on my iPad, so I would never have picked up a call. But now, guys, I get spam calls all day long.
This is going to be great.
Okay. All right, we got to keep it moving because now we're so behind. We didn't schedule Marcus in.
No, Marcus was not scheduled in. All right, so...
I did hear him chuckle once. I did hear him go.
I did too, yeah. All right, so, I'm sorry.
Second news story. I know Marcus threw me too, darling. He threw me too.
So, in Russia, there is a woman, a nurse, who's getting in big trouble right now because it's really hot in Russia, apparently, right now. So she was wearing a bathing suit that kind of looked like undergarments.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the scrubs that they wore are see-through. And she works in an all-male hospital. So there's a, big thing, she's getting in trouble, reprimanded for all this, where the patients, they're like, you don't care. We're fine with it. Why don't we We're not complaining. So, and the news, she's saying, don't reprimand me, reprimand the hospital because they won't invest in air conditioners and such. That's why I have to wear a bathing suit. And unfortunately, the gowns are see-through. Sorry.
You know, I have mixed feelings on this.
Yes.
I take both sides. I understand it's hot. She wants to be comfortable, do what you gotta do. But at the same time, a person of professionality should always dress in such senses.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's why I wear a suit and tie. Like if I
And that's
came
why I wear my best fur from Amazon.
Like if I came in with no shirt and just the jacket and tie.
Do it.
I look like Chris Farley in the Chippendales.
I know. All right, next news story.
All right. Now, Robyn, do you remember? Let's go back a few weeks ago when you told. It was really actually a really emotional.
I hope people can hear you. We do have a speaker coming. I don't know if you guys can even hear Richie, to be honest, but okay. Yeah, what?
Does it matter if they can hear me or not?
No. All right, what were you just saying a few weeks ago?
Thank you. Do you remember a few weeks ago you talked a very emotional opening monologue about a man who was sending you messages because of his daughter who passed away?
From the boner phone?
Yeah, on the boner phone. Exactly.
Yeah, so for guys, my boner phone, the phone that is public for you guys to call me in on,
Without you, Marcus, you call on Robyn's phone.
a few days after I got it, or the day after, I got a text message at 6 in the morning saying, I miss you. Next day was, I love you. So I wrote back saying, I think you have the wrong number. And he said, no, his daughter died. This was his number. Her number, I didn't think they'd give it away so soon. So yeah, what about it?
Okay, so there's this woman, a 25-year-old woman, who got a brand new phone as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she started getting phone calls every day and text messages asking for a Mr. Musk. And she's like, I don't know who this is. I'm not this Mr. Musk. Who's Mr. Musk? She getting phone calls. New York Times, Newsday, The Washington Post. Everybody, all these news outlets are calling her asking for Mr. Musk. The phone number ended up being Elon Musk's old phone number.
Way.
So everybody has this old phone number, which they recycled to this poor 25-year-old woman. So whenever Elon Musk posts a tweet or does something, her phone blows up.
That's crazy.
When the baby when he had the baby naming of AE2Pi, weird name that he had for his kid, her phone blew up because they were all the news outlets.
All right, this is a decent news story.
All right, thank you. All right, I'll take these. Thank you. All right, everyone, please make sure you give this.
Oh God, sorry, I just tripped over you.
Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll get a notification whenever Robyn goes live or she posts a video. If you'd like to support Robyn, you can do so by joining Patreon at patreon.com.
Oh, tell them what we're doing tomorrow on Patreon.
Tomorrow, let me finish the name.
Oh, sorry.
Patreon.com/Robyn Schall Comic. This tomorrow night, Robyn's doing dinner and a movie where she'll be watching the entire first 2 seasons of Not the Sharpest Crayon, the web series that she was in. Or you can go to paypal.me/Robyn Schall. By the way, Elon Musk was the original creator of PayPal.
Was he really?
Yes, he was one of the original partners of PayPal. That's how he first got his first million or billion.
Oh, I didn't know
by
that.
selling it to eBay. Or you can go to Venmo at Robyn Schall, Robyn-Schall. All that information is down below in the description box. And most importantly, please bring a friend. Let's build this community as big as we can. Everyone, have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Wear your tie-dye bathing suits, and that's all the news that Robyn needs to know.
All right. Okay. So, guys, as I was saying, I'm a very sophisticated artist. So I'm going to be making artwork. Now, clearly this would not be an interactive show if I just painted normally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blindfold myself. I have all my paints right here. And we're going to paint. Now, I'm going to call back my mediocre intern. Ding, 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 ding.
Hello.
Hello. So I am going to blindfold myself. So you're going to have to read me comments and tell me what the people want me to draw.
No problem. No problem.
Okay.
They do say don't get paint on the fur. So by Jenny.
Oh, good point. All right. Let me put on my painting outfit as I don't want to get dirty. Okay. And my very...
Rob, I just want to know, you got several characters mixed in there all together. You got Edie's outfit, you got what's her name's voice? What's her name?
Oh, Babs.
Babs' voice. You got a whole bunch of characters.
All right, Richie, what time is it? It's 11:30. Oh, all right. So I only have 10 minutes to make the most yeah. Once I start, I have exactly 10 minutes to make the most amazing piece of artwork anyone has ever seen. All right, and the blindfolding begins.
All right.
So I am currently blindfolding myself, and together we will make art.
All right.
Okay.
So, the first thing you're going to be making by Jenny is a giraffe.
A giraffe. I don't even know what a giraffe looks like. Okay.
It's a very long neck.
Okay, hold on. So, Richie, can they see me or see the artwork?
Yes, they can. Beautifully. Okay, there you go. Good. Keep it going. Got the neck. There's the ink is kind of running out. The ink is running out. The ink is running out. So they have no more ink. So it kind of has invisible legs.
Oh, I'll redo the legs.
All right.
Okay, what is the next thing?
A donut. A donut. Jenny says it's perfect, by the way. Jenny says that giraffe is perfect.
Okay.
Next will be a donut. And looks like you're going to be making, hold up the color so we see what color, what color.
Don't tell me the color.
Okay. So, ready? Everyone see? Okay. Oh, great color. And go. A donut. You're making a donut. Good. Perfect. There you go. Are you going to put some sprinkles on that? Or?
Richie, do I look like an amateur? I know what I'm doing.
All right. Just so you know, the next thing you're going to make is a whale.
Wait, I'm not done with the donut yet. I have to put the sprinkles on.
All right, but there needs to be a whale. Okay. Do you want me to let you know if you're... Okay, just keep going. You're
Let the master do a thing.
You're doing great. You need to make a whale next, just to let you know.
I'm not done with the donut. Okay.
Okay, you're not done with the donut.
All right, here. Now the whale.
A whale.
I'm trying to find the thin markers. I can't. Oh, a crayon. Here's a crayon. What do I need to do? A whale?
Beautiful. Abe is saying beautiful.
Wait, what does a whale look like? I think they have...
There you go. What are you talking about? You're the artist.
Hold on. I need to make a blowhole.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Can they see the artwork, Richie?
They can see it perfectly.
All right, next.
Next, you got the whale. So next, a dinosaur.
Oh, this is a very animal-driven artwork, Richard.
Don't worry. There is a food coming up next.
I don't know what a dinosaur looks like either.
Raptor. Like. You have some room on the right, just so you know. You're a lot of black on the right.
Oh, over here? Oh, shit. What just fell?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Next.
That was a magnet. It was a magnet. Don't worry.
Next.
So you need a dinosaur, a pig, and an eggplant.
A pig?
A pig. Make sure you use the right color for the pig. There you go. So there you go. That's. Yep. Okay. Good. There
I gotta make the little wiggly tail.
Yeah. Make sure you have the tail.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh, Jenny says she loves that pig.
Oh, thank you. Next.
Eggplant by Thomas. Thomas wants an eggplant. Please, anybody else? Anything else that you would like to be made on this piece of artwork? There's the eggplant. Good.
Richie.
Oh, yes.
Yes. How are we on the time?
It's 11:33.
Okay.
So we need Alan like a person, just a person.
All right. Can I have a minute to make a good person, Richard. I feel very rushed, and this is not.
What about the gentleman that was on the phone earlier?
Okay, I'm going to make Marcus. How about that?
Make Marcus.
Here is Marcus. Just give me a second.
Yes, but okay, make Marcus right there's perfect. I like that. Make Marcus right there. There's Marcus. There's Marcus. Beautiful. There's his arm.
No, that is not his arm.
That is not.
That is not Marcus's arm, you idiot. This is art, Richard. Who draws an arm when they're drawing art, Richard?
Marcus the insurance man. Just.
Richard, did you tell everyone about, oh wait, give me the next thing to draw and then tell everyone when you talk about John Kariski.
What was it? So, we have a car.
Okay, I'm gonna draw the car that I'm going to get the car insurance of from Marcus.
Yes, exactly.
Tell everyone you told me about John Kariski.
Yeah, John Krasinski, some good news, which is another show on YouTube, actually was bought. He sold it to CBS.
By the way, I loved that show of his.
Well, now if you want to watch it, you're going to have to pay for it, because it's going to end up being on CBS All Access, without John Krasinski hosting it, though.
Oh wait, he's not gonna host it?
No, he's not hosting it, though.
So he sold his show, he's not gonna do it?
He's going to executive produce, but one, people are going to have to pay for it, and two, he's not even hosting, which is what made it so special.
Okay, let me tell you this right now. If anyone wants to buy Cawfee Tawk, even if it, I will 100 absolutely sell it.
For how much?
$5. If anyone wants to buy Cawfee Tawk, I will remove myself and you could have the show. For $5. Alright, anything else?
Yes, what was it? I saw an elephant.
What's up with all these animals?
I don't know, this is a very animal-driven artwork.
Okay, what's free, Richie? Tell me where my hand is.
Upper right corner.
This? Okay, I'm making an elephant.
Yep, right there, yep.
Can you see?
Yes, we can.
Can you see what that is?
Yes, but is that his ears?
No.
Oh, got it. I know what it is. Got it.
It's his trunk, you pervert!
Okay, my apologies.
Alright.
There's some room on the left side, on the very, very left side. There's some room. Guys, we need some more suggestions.
Alright, Richie, you give me a suggestion.
Why don't you make the Empire State Building?
Oh, okay.
Right there on the edge, right there.
Alright. Richie, how much? Okay, so what are we going to do? Are we going to sell this on eBay?
Yes, we're going to start selling this on eBay. Yes, we're going to sell it on eBay. Robyn, I recommend you use a different color.
Why?
Because we'd like to be able to see this.
Oh, is this green?
Yes, so it's going to blend right in. We want to be able to see this artwork.
What color is this?
Let me see. Not green.
Okay.
So just, Robyn, after this building you're going to make a saxophone and a purse.
Okay. I'm going to...
11:37.
This is the Empire State Building. My father's office was right here, and this is Robyn's father. All right.
So now you got to make a saxophone and a purse.
Oh, I love the saxophone.
You can do a little higher, right there is good, right there. A little higher. Oh.
And let's put a little music notes. Okay. And lastly, a purse with lots of money from this painting.
Lots of money. So, Robyn, when we have this on eBay, the beginning will always be 6 cents. But, if someone wants to buy it now, what, I'm right in the center and the upper part, right there. For buy it now, what price should it be? If someone doesn't want to bid on it, they just want to buy it. I was thinking like $1 million.
buy it right now for $1 million? No, Richie, that's too high. If someone wants to buy it for $4, we'll give it to them right now. Richie, if someone's willing to pay me to throw it out, I will do that.
Someone wants a cup, by the way. Someone wants a cup.
Okay, we have to wrap this up.
Yes, and also you need new markers.
Why are my feet so itchy? Okay, what's the last thing we're drawing? Oh, how about a coffee cup for Cawfee Tawk with Robyn Schall?
In the very corner, upper right.
What color is this?
Well, let me see what color. Hold it in front of the camera.
I don't know where the camera
It's
is.
not green. It's not green. It's
Okay, where on top? What corner?
Up corner, left, right corner, upper right corner. Upper right corner of this room.
Okay, I am making
No,
a.
that's the left corner. That's the left corner. That's the left corner. Keep going. There you go. You should write Cawfee Tawk on it.
Cawfee Tawk. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the artwork of the century.
Why don't you take a look at it? Look at your artwork. Are you proud of it?
It is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't think I'll be able to part with this one. It's going on Facebook.
It's what?
Going on. Because you know if no one bids for it, he's going to have to buy it.
Can you do me a favor, Robyn?
Yes.
You might take a quick picture of it.
Yes, well let me first sign it, you animal.
Sorry.
Okay, and... Oh wait, this... Not even... How come none of these markers work? Robyn Schall.
You do know you end up having the giraffe eating Dad's head.
I think this is the most beautiful piece of artwork I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Richard. Oh,
Can
you
you
need...
take a picture of it? I love to put this on eBay so we can as soon as possible.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't want the magnets to ruin the artwork, obviously.
Of course. No flashes because that ruins the art. Like kind of like the Mona Lisa. You can't take flash photography.
Okay, I'm sending it to you. Can you cut out the
I'll crop everything out. The microwave it.
Can you crop out the microwave, please?
No problem. Send it over.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Richard. Yes. Bye. Wait. Call back with how they can find it.
No problem.
Okay. All right. Boy.
Boy.
Guys, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see who's going to win this piece of artwork. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Franklin. But, you know, if this is a piece of artwork that you're like, I absolutely need in my home, I would completely understand. All right. Now, I'm going to have to pause this sophistication because I am so excited for today's guest. Hold on, let me lower this a little. Okay. Guys, I am so excited for today's guest. I met Les Deegan as a comedian, and then I asked him to play my dad in Not the Sharpest Crayon. Did Bob make it safe to his destination? Oh, yes, Bob's having a great time on vacation. So then he played my dad in Not the Sharpest Crayon, and every time Richie and I do any movies or sketches, we always have him on. He's so funny. And in the last couple of years, he's become just like an all-around entertainer. He goes around singing, dancing. He's like a full-on showman. So I was so excited to have him on today as our musical guest. Please give it up. Perfect. For Les Deegan!
Alright, thank you so much, Robyn. I am so excited to be here today.
I am so excited to have you here today.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I thought of a great song to sing today. In 1959, Lee Adams and Charles Strauss wrote a terrific song that Tony Bennett recorded. But my favorite rendition of this song was performed by one of my heroes in show business, a guy by the name of Dick Van Dyke. And we all remember when he sang this song to Janet Leigh in Bye Bye Birdie. So what better way to say happy Friday and put on a happy face during this pandemic than with a little put on a happy face.
I love it.
And there's going to be an inspection during the song. Whoever's not putting on a happy face, Robyn is going to block you and unfriend you.
Done.
What's really cool about this is there's going to be a big Busby Berkeley dance number right in the middle of the song. So
Sounds good.
All right, even got my mic and everything here. Let's go. Oh, gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook. Stick out that noble chin. Robyn, wipe off that bullet down look. Slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. All right, here comes the inspection. Richie, I see you. Put on a happy face, much better. I don't know who you are, man, but put on a happy face. And if you're feeling cross and bickerish, don't sit and whine. Think of banana splits and licorice, and you'll feel fine. I knew a girl so gloomy, she wouldn't laugh or sing. Wouldn't listen to me, now she's a mean old thing. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. What's Broadway without a dance?
Put on a happy face.
Just you this time.
Put on a happy face.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's dig it, everyone. Oh, everyone, they've been dancing and smiling and singing along with you the whole time. Les. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm as good as you, thank you.
Les, I'm so happy to see you guys. So Les and I have been working together forever. He played my dad in Not the Sharpest Crayon.
That's right. That was a lot of fun.
That was so much fun. And then you played a priest in Richie's movie, Mr. Freckles.
Priest, that's right. As a nice Jewish guy, I finally fulfilled my fantasy of like putting on a collar and doing the sign of the cross. That's great.
And then, wait, when were you a magician? Remember, didn't we film you as a magician for something?
Oh, that was the Beyonce video.
Yes, when I was doing the ladies' night at Caroline's. Right? Wasn't that in the video?
That was the, what's the Beyonce song? Like Girl something with
You know what? My brain is going. I don't even know.
Me too. There's a famous Beyonce song where all the single ladies.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So this was the Carolines. This was the Carolines.
Right, so that means I had to take off 2 hours of work and change into my tuxedo.
Guys, that's how wonderful Les is.
For 2 seconds I could go.
Guys, we needed Les Les, like, we just love having him in our films and everything we do. So we called him up. We're like, can you take a few hours off from work and just have one line in our thing? And he did it. He came to the rescue for Richie and I. Les, so in the last few years, you've been doing like music, singing, and doing these like cabaret shows. And a gig you did was before my grandma passed. You went to her senior home and performed at her senior home.
In fact, I performed for your beautiful grandmother. I'm so sorry that she's gone to that upper mezzanine in the sky. We all loved her so.
Thank you.
I got to do my musical program for her at the home that she was living in.
Yeah. And she thought it was so good. How is it different performing at a senior home versus any other place? Like, are they a good audience? Do they sleep? Like, just give us what is it like performing at a senior home?
It's very different than doing comedy or music at like a church or a temple or a restaurant where everybody's really into it. At senior home, a lot of the people are not quite with it and they're kind of depressed and you really you have to come after them.
Yeah.
The ones are like in the nursing homes, the Alzheimer's and dementia, where basically I'm going into a room with 20 people in wheelchairs that are just in outer space.
But they must appreciate it so much. Like, they must be so happy you're there.
Oh, I love doing it. You gotta just I look into their eyes and I just sing the songs and I try to make them remember. And actually, there are some assisted living facilities where the people are great.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I'm sure. I performed at a diner in Brooklyn, the Mirage Diner, and the average audience was 89. Okay, and
Robyn,
yeah.
get ready for this.
What?
Guess who was on that show with you?
Oh my God, you were on that show with me. That's right, at the Mirage Diner. Oh my God, Les, you could have paid me $1 million before you just said that to name who was on the show, and I wouldn't have been able to remember. Oh my God, that's right. And everyone.
Let's take a step back. My name is Les Deacon. We met at the New York Comedy Club. We know each other for a while now.
And I just remember during that show, I'm on stage. I remember there was this older gentleman, much older, late 80s, and he was just out, like sleeping like a light, just like. I was like, all right, we gotta put on a show. They loved him at the diner. Well, every show I've been on with you, Les, everyone loves you. You're just you're so funny and entertaining. You're such a good guy, and I'm just so.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
And thank you for always leaving work to come be in Richie and I's films.
Absolutely.
Les, if people want to follow you, what social media, or can they follow your journey?
Okay,
Or website or anything?
I do have a website, www.lesdeacon.com, LESDEGEN.com. You can see all my canceled shows.
I know, I'm just realizing, like, I've not updated my website, so I don't know where it says I am right now. Like.
It's also on Facebook. I'm a Les Deacon, and also I have an entertainment page called Les Deacon Entertainer. So you can follow me there, singing songs, telling jokes, just trying to, keep the positivity going in this challenging world of ours.
And that you're doing. Les, thank you so much for coming on Cawfee Tawk. And I didn't know what song you were singing. That was the most perfect song.
All right. Thank you so much for asking me, Robyn. I love you.
I love you too.
Have a great Memorial Day weekend. God bless all our veterans. Let's remember all the ones that we've lost. Keep smiling. See you later.
All right, bye, Les. Thank you. Bye. Is he not just a freaking gem of a human? Is he just not a... Why? Hold on. Richie just called, and they broke the live stream. Hello?
Hello, this is your intern here.
When you called, it broke the live stream. I mean, we're still live, but it rang on the iPad.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. And this is why you're a mediocre intern.
sorry.
Hold on. Let me get on my fur. You know, Richard,
I apologize.
I mean, this is an award-winning show, and I sometimes feel like you bring down the level.
I'm sorry. I deeply apologize.
That's okay. We forgive you.
John, I need to know, when would you, okay, first off, the eBay is going to go live in a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We got to get everyone in. Hold on. My front, Richard.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Talk to us.
Sorry. When would you like this sale to end? In 3 days, 5 days, 7 days?
Well, we need to make sure Frank gets his paycheck.
Yes, correct.
How's Wednesday? Where's my cigarette? Oh my God, why are there so many markers on the floor?
Wednesday, when is that? So we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It has to be, no, it's either, it's only 5 or 7 days.
Oh, okay, what's in 5 days?
So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I just said Wednesday!
Okay, sorry. But I don't know, does today count? I don't know, but we'll see. All right.
Do whatever the shortest amount is. I don't have the patience.
Buy it now. I have $200,000 if someone wants to buy it now.
Wait, $200,000 they could buy it now? Richie, I told you $4 we would sell it for. Richie, $4.
No, because it has to go up.
Richie,
You don't want this to end. You don't want this to end at 12:03. You don't want this at 12:03.
Okay, guys. So this masterpiece of artwork could be yours if you can beat Franklin out of $4. You can go. So how do you do this?
Well, we're gonna put the link up, and if you
So I'll put the link in the description. Once this is over, go look in the description box. I'll put the link there, and then I'll put it on Facebook and Twitter and everything. And Mr. Carlos wants it for $1 million, so I think this is going to go. Frank, enjoy the trip. Oh, it is so beautiful. Is it starting at 6 cents?
6 cents, and it's gonna go live in a few minutes.
Oh, this is so exciting. Wait, did I only use black?
No.
How
Use
come
red?
it just looks like a black and green painting? I mean, which is...
No. It looks red. There's some black. There's some green, orange.
It really is beautiful. I just see so much when I look at this. All right, so we'll put it in the description box.
Just so you know, it will end at 11:56 on Wednesday. Yeah.
11:56.
Yep.
So like at the end of before Cawfee Tawk ends.
Correct.
Why don't I make it 11:50? Or is that too late? You already did 11:56.
It's too late. It's
All right,
it's in
well.
5 days, so it's
Okay, you're so talented. Thank you, Jenny. All right.
no problem.
Okay, Boynton. So mediocre. Oh my God. All right, guys, let's check in with Mama Schall. What a Friday. What a Friday. Put on a happy face. What a perfect song. I love Les. He has such good energy. All right, guys, please give it up for my absolute favorite mother today, Mama Schall. I'm gonna put you over here so that I'm.
Oh wait, I gotta turn off.
Yeah, turn off your. Okay. Hi, Mother, darling. How are you?
Fine. Everything's okay here.
What do you think of today's episode?
That was very amusing.
Are you going to
Gotta
bid?
pick up all those
I
markers.
know. Are you going to bid on? Are you going to bid on the painting?
Of course.
You are a big fan of Robyn Schall's artwork.
I used to hang. Remember how I used to hang your artwork in the laundry room?
All right, guys, let's discuss this for a second, okay? So when I was a kid, every time I made artwork, my mom would go, oh, "It's so beautiful." You know what? I'm gonna put it up on the wall. Now, let me describe what the wall is. In the den, there was a hidden door because not hidden, but it was blended in. And inside was the laundry room where there was just, a washer and dryer. And then on the wall in that room where no one ever went was a collage of all of Robyn's drawings. So here I thought she was hanging it up because she loved it. And then as I got older, I realized, wait, she only puts my artwork in a location where no one ever goes. Mother, would you like to explain yourself?
I needed something to cheer me up as I was doing the laundry.
Like, you even put it on the fridge. It only went in the laundry room.
That's because they were already, I had so much on the fridge.
How great was Les?
Oh, you know what? I saw him when he came to Susie's nursing home.
Yeah.
Assisted living.
I remember.
He was terrific. And you would not believe how the people there really enjoyed it.
I know. He's so good. He's just such a light, right?
And he brings everybody up. It was like, and it's true. A lot of times, some of those people were sleeping, but they didn't sleep through his show.
Do you remember the diner show?
Yes, and that guy sleeping.
I actually have a picture of the guy sleeping on my phone still.
I know Michael kept on texting me. I sure hope he didn't die.
Mom, what was I gonna say? Oh, a few things. One. Wait, what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, Mom. One, how do you feel about moving back to Long Island?
I have mixed emotions.
It's gonna be good.
Yes, and I could see myself anytime I need to get outside. All I have to do is go out onto my terrace.
Exactly. Like here in New York, you couldn't get outside as much. Here, you can just step on your terrace. It's gonna be good. You're gonna get back to normal.
And what is it? People don't understand. Where I am in Manhattan, it is deserted.
It is. She lives like right in by Times Square, so where everything's closed. It's not really a residential area. So like up by me, there's random people walking. There's grocery stores. There's restaurants that are open for takeout. There's nothing by my mom. So it is good that you're going home. I will miss you.
And what is it? The boardwalk will be open, but there'll be...
Did you see I emailed you and Daddy my rules?
Yes.
I was had very strict rules what they are allowed and not allowed to do on Long Island. All right, Mom.
But they have a lot of rules, which hopefully will keep people safe.
I know. So Memorial Day is on Monday. We're still going to have an episode. Joanne Filan is going to be our guest. I know, so excited because it's finally the day she had off when we were doing Cawfee Tawk. But your father, right? Memorial Days we remember everyone who's passed, who served.
Right. Who served in this?
So your father, along with.
Yes. You have his dog.
I know I have his dog tag. So we'll make sure we do something on Monday, since that's Memorial Day. All right.
And at the nursing home, they have a big. You would give them a picture of someone in a uniform, and they would blow it to poster size. And I guess they'll be putting it up.
All right, Mom, give your spiel. We got to start this weekend.
Okay, I wish everybody have a nice Memorial Day weekend. Keep safe, keep your distance, wear your mask, wear your gloves, and have good thoughts, happy thoughts. And everybody stay safe and healthy. Love you guys.
Love you, Mom. Give it up for Mama Schall. All right, guys. I am shocked. We somehow made it through the episode without getting cut off. I cannot even believe it. All right, guys. If you would like, you can buy this beautiful painting on eBay. I don't know which way it goes. You'll get the link in the description below after this. I'll put it on Facebook, Twitter, yada, yada, yada. If you would like to support me, you can do so by joining patreon.com. We're doing a Patreon party tomorrow night at patreon.com/Robyn Schall, or you can Venmo at Robyn Schall, PayPal at me at Robyn Schall. But more importantly, just come every day, hang out, have fun, tell a friend. Guys, thank you for joining me for Cawfee Tawk. Let's acknowledge we did not get cut off today. We made it another episode. Tune into Cawfee Tawk with Robyn Schall. Do you wanna tune into
Cawfee Tawk with Robyn Schall.
Cawfee Tawk with Robyn Schall? Cawfee Tawk with Robyn Schall. Guys, that's Schall, folks.